All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about contest coverage and why so few websites do it. For starters, I always loved covering local and regional shows, but people that compete at the local and regional level are not major draws, meaning that when I post their photos and their videos on my platforms, generally the mass of my audience doesn't want to see it because they're not famous, right? So I'm not gaining with regards to, new followers. And a lot of the people that compete and want their pictures or whatnot or see their interviews will not follow and will not engage with my page but for the picture or video of them. So it's not like I'm gaining followers and I'm not really giving my existing followers what they want. Second of all, if there's any kind of travel time, I have to eat that. Third of all, if I need to get a hotel room, which I often have to, I have to eat that. And what are we at, fourth or fifth or third? I don't know. It's very hard to get sponsors to cover a show with local or regional competitors. Now, when I used to be with the NPC, I was very fortunate, and I've always said that because I would get paid by the promoter. Like Rich Siegelman used to pay me 300, Jack Tatone used to pay me 400. They would pay me money to go and cover their show. I owned the content and I would have sponsors on my content. They just wanted me there because I did something special when it came to interviews and I was backstage and the athletes loved it, right? It was good customer service. With Gary, he would fly me out. Okay, he would fly me out and he would do the hotel and he would pay me on top. He was very good to me, you know what I mean? So there it made sense. But get this, even with all of that and with sponsorship money coming in, because I used to have TC Muscle would sponsor, See You Later Leaner would sponsor, Blackstone Labs would sponsor, Phoenix Fit Bars would sponsor. Even with all of that being said, I was still taking a hit for covering shows. So you can imagine when you cover a contest as a journalist and you don't get a hotel and you don't get paid and you have to spend your own money and your own time and you're not getting rewarded with more followers, and in fact you might lose followers in the process because while the stories of these competitors are great, 98% of your audience, which wants to hear me talk about, Big Ramy or, William Bonac getting robbed in New York, or, why I think Dexter, was one of the greatest bodybuilders to defy age of the entire history of the sport. They don't care about Joe Blow that's doing the Mr. Maple Street. So that is why a lot of websites, I dare say, do not do contest coverage.